What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tyrant's Mythic Tips and Tricks Volume 6. Now, as you know, in my Halo 4 Mythic difficulty walkthrough, we basically went over some of the more tougher enemies, like elites and hunters, and the many different ways to dispatch them. But one thing that we didn't go over real thoroughly is the many different ways that you can kill the most brutal enemy in the game, in my opinion at least, the Promethean Knight. Now, these are shielded enemies that can wield almost any weapon and have annoying side abilities like teleportation and warp rushing, among others. Now, of course, in the game, the one that I demonstrate the most in terms of how to dispatch these guys is taking advantage of their grenade throwing animation. This is known as the Promethean Backsmack. Basically, what you want to do is wait until they're about to launch a grenade, then while they're in mid-animation, you wheel around behind them to land a quick assassination. This is the most common way to do it, but it can also be a steep learning curve for people who haven't done it before. There is a very small margin of error in terms of landing that assassination, and so sometimes you want to find an alternative method. Now, of course, another way of dealing with these guys on the mission Midnight is by using the very useful gravity hammer to launch them off of platforms. Of course, this only pertains to the mission Midnight, as there are no other missions in the game with a gravity hammer. So, what are some of the other methods that you can use? Well, believe it or not, you don't have to wait until they're in grenade-throwing animation to land an assassination. You can get within melee range, then as you can see, you can sidestep these guys, and they're so stunned that you can quickly turn around and give them a quick little backsmack. This works whether they throw grenades or not, so definitely takes a little bit of work. I would recommend full shields for this, but it does work and you don't have to master the grenade throwing. Next up on the list is, if you don't like the assassination method, and you want to use ballistics, you can do that too. Fortunately, weapons like the suppressor and the scatter shot have been proven to be highly effective against Knight shields. Simply use a rapid-fire energy weapon to quickly not only decimate their shields, but to keep them from shooting at you. As soon as their shields are down, switch to a precision-based weapon like the light rifle and aim for the head for a perfect kill. And of course, finally on the list of things to do are vehicles when they are available. The Ghost clearly works as it's an energy-based weapon and does down the shields, plus it can ram them for great results. And of course, the Mantis, the ultimate knight-killing machine. I hope you find these tips and tricks helpful on your own quest for Mythic or Lazo to get that sexy emblem. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned every week for more Halo videos. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.